Get back. What's that?
Well, because of the defendant's reversal today and decision to waive his preliminary hearing, as well as his extradition, certainly we believe it's in the interest of justice to turn him over to the New York City Police Department and Manhattan District Attorney's Office, which we did. He is now in their custody. He will go forthwith to New York to await trial or prosecution for his homicide and related charges in New York.
I just want to be clear, and I cannot say enough by Chief Kenny and the detectives who worked this case. Police Commissioner Tish and I want to send a very clear and loud message that this act of terrorism and the violence that stems from it is something that would not be tolerated in the city. We wanted to personally be here to show the symbolism of leading from the front. The apprehension, some of these detectives will finally sleep tonight after this person has been brought to justice here in New York City.
I'll let the Southern District for New York speak for itself about their plans, but I do want to note that speaking generally, we've had state prosecutions and federal prosecutions proceed as parallel matters, and we're in conversations with our law enforcement counterparts.
Aaron, could you stop over at the mic for a moment, please? Just for a moment to explain what you said about the difference between the state and the federal charges.
We're going to respectfully decline to make any comment at this time, but Mr. Mangione appreciates everyone's support. Thank you so much.
I mean, I think it's awful that someone lost their life, but at the same time, I think that like this is a sign that like something needs to like change. You know, he's gonna get punished for it, but like I think the message that he's sending out is like he knew that like that this was gonna happen. You know, and I mean like as far as like all the support on social media is like going, I mean, I think that's kind of cool. I think like he's almost like become like a hero in a sense. Like he's gonna be someone that's gonna go down in history. You know?
I'm in college right now, so I'm like entering like a lot of the adult world, and I know like there's like financial problems. I myself, my family have financial problems and stuff. My mom has problems with getting like health insurance and stuff, so it does like kind of touch me personally.